Hello, everybody. Welcome to my coffee break today. I'm back at the Craig Mug because it's Western Week here at the Craig Mug. So there are like four coffees that they made and named them after country Western singers. And I can show you that little sign they have. They, they have Western Week. They have a Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, and George Jones. Dolly Parton has a sparkling raspberry and rose ice uh, Switzer and seltzer, sorry. And Johnny Cash has a smoked blackberry cold brew. Loretta Lynn has a peach caramel latte. You can get it either hot or cold. And George Jones has a bourbon caramel latte. And you can get that one hot or cold. And I got the Johnny Cash. So we're gonna try it right now and see. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Almost tastes like a Dr. Pepper. Almost. It's pretty good. Oh, it tastes like a very dark cherry coffee. That's pretty good. Sitting by the window or crack mug. Show you. See it. Oop, let's go the other way. There it is. That's their sign. It's too much bright. I think it's too bright that way, right? You can see up there they have on the door it says coffee. That's a side door. I think you can go out that way. There's like a little patio. You can sit down and have a coffee there too. It's a kind of a nice cloudy day here in San Antonio. There's been little pop-ups of rain, and I was gonna sit outside, but I decided to not risk it and come inside and drink my coffee and not get rained on. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me see. I'm gonna put the Kick Chat there and uh, the other chat. There we go. So I got the Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube on the bottom, and Kick. Um, I checked the RPMT, and I missed a letter or something. So maybe it's working now. So probably Kick is like a it's like a gaming and also a live streaming app. They don't necessarily have it on a phone yet, but they do have it on the desktop, and so you can broadcast on that using OBS or Restream. But I'm just using the RTMP for Prism Live Studio. Somebody dropped in but dropped out. Earlier today, by mistake, I was checking Kick, and I was checking, making sure. Hey, Naboo, thank you for joining me today. I'm having a Johnny Cash coffee. Let's see. I'm trying to. Let's, let's see if I have the Prism Live Studio chat on. I You can try. Can you type a one just so I can check the chat? And also, I'm trying a new broadcasting called Kick, Kick. It's kick.com. It looks like sort of like YouTube. Oh, there you go. It's working. Cool. Thank you. I have Prism Live chat on. Just about, just about that. I have Kick. I don't really know if I'm gonna get anybody from Kick or not. I had set up the RMPT. I think that's what you call it on Prism Life Studio, and I noticed that I went back to check because last time it didn't work, and so I went back to check, set up the stream key, and reset it up, and I was missing a couple of things on the. Even though I know I went through and I read it twice, somehow I missed like a space and some other stuff. So I'll try that, see if it works. It's really good. This has a dark, dark cherries flavor coffee, and I think it has. Oh, here I'll show you. I had to took the sign, took a picture of the sign. Yeah. So it has smoke. Oh, it's smoked black cherry. The one I'm drinking is Johnny Cash. I was asking her about George Jones because it says bourbon caramel latte. I just want to make sure that it doesn't really have real bourbon. It just has the flavoring of bourbon, so it doesn't have the real bourbon in it. So I might try that next time. She had charged me for my drink, and then she goes, "Was that a small or large?" I said, well, "What did you charge me for?" Because I don't want to get, I don't want to say a large copy and I paid for a small. So I don't want to do that. And then, so yeah, it's you got the large, I guess. That's okay. Just want to make sure. You can see Naboo. This is their logo. It's the crack mug. They have this on the window back. I think it's a lot of glare. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. 3 people joined me on YouTube. I have the chat on. I don't know. So if you want to say something, Naboo tested it for me. He typed in a 1, so it worked. I took the YouTube chat off, and I got simple logo. Yeah, very cool, right? Very nice. They're in an old antique house. You can see there's a. Let me show you right where I'm at. There's an old fireplace. They got a little fireplace right there. Got some little tables, chairs. Oop. And you can see they changed this table here where I'm at. They made it, oh, sorry. They made it a high table with a, sorry, this is kind of a little room I'm in. And that owl, that owl reminds me of my mom. Not because she looked like an owl, because she loved to, she loved to collect owls. And we used to have owls all over the place. And yeah, we had little pictures of owls. We had little knickknacks of owls. So every time I see an owl, it always reminds me of my mother. I'm trying to think how long. I don't remember how long my parents been gone. My dad's been gone for a long time. My dad, I was 32. My dad passed away. Oh, I gotta change the. Oh, owls. I gotta change the color of the chat because it's white. Let me see if I can change the color. I don't know if I can. Let me go back. Yeah, I can change the color. Um, make it bigger, a little bit bigger. Oh, I can edit it. Oh, bring it up so I can edit it. See if I can change the color. So I can see it better. Oh, let's go red. And we'll change it. See if I can change it there. Oh, there we go. We'll change that. Let's see if I can see it better now. I getting a new lens for this eye. Let's see if it shows up better. Because right now the lettering is white, and so this is white, and hard to see. Maybe if I move it this way, I can see it better. And my eye, this eye, went from, she said 2080, and now it's 2030. So I changed a lot, right? I had that pterygium removed from my eye, and they said I probably wouldn't need to have cataract surgery for a while, which is good. So I had my eye surgery in February. Let me change this. Now I got two people watching on YouTube. Nabu, are you still there? I'm thinking so. I really wanted to try that George Jones one, um, just to get a different flavor. But I'm really careful because um, I don't. Oh, cool. Thank you. I can see the chat better now. Um, I'm just real. I don't drink alcohol, so my family has a history. My dad's side of the family, my uncles and my dad, everybody had a history of alcoholism. So I was always afraid that I would become that way. So I'm not saying that I'm goody two shoes, but um, I just kind of stay away from alcohol because I don't want to become like that. My dad, he quit drinking for a while and then started drinking again and then quit drinking. And so then, because of not drinking, he ate sweets and then became very overweight because he tried to balance out the not drinking for sweets. And then that caused other problems. So I just didn't want to. I just didn't want my kids, which are older adults now. I just didn't want my kids to see me that way. So that's why I never. I didn't say I never drank before. Probably in my 30s, I tried it, but then I decided I got I got scared and I didn't want to become that way. And people will say, well, just because you have one drink doesn't mean that you'll become that way. Well, in my family, you could. So I just never wanted to do that. Oh, this is so good. So yeah. So anyway, they said it's not real bourbon; it's just a flavoring of bourbon. So maybe one day I'll come back and try that. Well, it has to be sometime this week because it's only for the week. One week they had, I forgot. One week they had, it was Rock and Roll Week or Beatles Week. That's what it was. They had Beetle Week. It was pretty neat here too. Yeah. So it's kind of cloudy today. It's supposed to every often uh, rain every once in a while. And tonight, tomorrow, excuse me, it's supposed to storm. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? We really do need the rain. So it's so dry here. But this is probably the wettest May and June that we had in a while. So uh, January, February, March, and April were very, very dry here. And so we got into a very drought. So I wonder if Chad Conway. Yeah, nobody's joining on Facebook Live or Twitch and Kick. So I was trying to watch. I watched a couple of videos from Kick. It has very good video quality. Hmm. There's a couple new. There's a coffee truck that I want to try called Jacob Bear. The only thing is they closed at 11 and they're open from 7 to 11. And usually I sleep. Well, I get up at 8:30 and get going by 10 because I help my wife a little bit in the morning. But I would like to try that Jacob Beer coffee truck. So yeah, I was gonna get something to eat, but they stopped selling tacos at 12. I actually made tacos this morning. I scrambled. I put spinach, bell pepper, jalapenos, and it didn't have any onions. So I couldn't put onions, but I put uh, bell pepper, red bell pepper, jalapenos, slices, and then spinach. And then I put a little bit of cheese, white cheese. Made really good tacos. I think I should have put a little bit more jalapeno in it because um, even though I included the seeds, it wasn't very hot. And anyway, hope everybody's doing well today. I um, I did a broadcast yesterday, um, but today I wanted to come and try the Johnny Cash coffee, which turned out pretty good. It's a smoke, dark cherry flavoring. It's really good. Summer here, all the schools are out now, so you would think some places are really busy. Yeah, somebody came in. I have this room all by myself. There's some. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Oh, I was going to ask Naru. I think he had left, but if he had tried Heckle, I tried Heckle is another live streaming app, and the other day I went to go on it to do a broadcast, and I had to start all over again. And I said, "Look, I thought I'm not going to start all over again." Um, so anyway, Heckle, no, I I didn't really. I don't know what the Heckle was about. Well, they kicked me. I don't know if they kicked me off or what, but they wanted me to sign all over again. I said, forget it. I'll just stay with YouTube. Twitch and Facebook Live, and then I'm trying Kick.com. They do have a live streaming app on for the phone, but it's actually more for desktop. Hey, thank you for joining me on Facebook Live. I'm here at the Crack Mug having a Johnny Cash coffee, smoked dark cherry. Really good. Yeah. We don't do a lot of people. Well, not. I would say some people from Periscope went to that. I guess they went from Periscope to Haps, which I didn't really do Haps, and everybody was saying something about Heckle, and so I tried it. It's only for people that use iPhone, but I don't know. Some people were not very nice on Heckle. They started talking about my friend MJ, and I wasn't really very appreciative of it. So so then I just deleted the app. So I don't think I tried red lettering. Let me see if I can try a different color. Maybe yellow. Let's go green. I'll try green. It wasn't very bright. Let's try that. Just a little. You know what's funny is when I got my eye, I had to go to the regular eye doctor yesterday to get my eyes checked, and so they told me to cover my left eye, and I couldn't see nothing, and I got a little scared. It was because this lens is too strong, so um, so well, actually when I point to this, it's showing left, but it's my right eye. Excuse me, it's because this lens is too strong for me to see out of. So I'm gonna change it out. But one lens costs almost as much as two lenses. So I should have just probably got both lenses done. But I really did need to. I did. These frames are not that old. I probably had these frames for about 6 months, I guess. Really not that old, so I didn't want to get new frames. So hopefully, she said by June 20th I'll have a new lens, and I can see it a little bit better. Right now, um, I see okay, but it just I think my left eye is trying to overcompensate for my right eye. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. I know Nubu, and then there's somebody else that joined me. Thank you for joining me today. I have the chat on Prism Live Studio, so hopefully I can see it better then. That way I can see all the chats from, and I also have the chat set up for Kick. So far, it hasn't notified me that before when I signed up for Kick, it would tell me that it ended, but I think I finally got the RTMP correct. Hopefully, we'll see. What I'll do is I'll go at the end of this, go to Kick and see if my video showed up. I don't know. Oh, I think I'm gonna be pretty good caffeinated today. This morning, in my breakfast, I had coffee, and then uh, that was a while. I mean, not a little while ago, but this morning, and then I said, "Why don't I go try one of the Western coffees?" So, so this one is called the Johnny Cash, and I'm almost halfway done, or over halfway. So it's really good. It has really good flavor. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, I was saying, I don't remember. I think my dad's been gone for like 30 years. Because I think my dad died when I was 32. My mom died 12 years ago. So I was saying, the reason I brought, because I was saying that that owl over there, when I see an owl, there, I turn the camera. I said, oop, that owl reminds me of my mother because she used to love to collect owls. And so when I see an owl, I always think of my mom. And it's been gone for a while. She died of breast cancer. Actually, she had breast cancer, she had bone cancer, liver, and then it went to liver cancer, and that's what took a toll on my mom. My mom was real strong. She she was a fighter, so I'll always remember that. Uh, oh boy, gotta figure out what I'm gonna do today. I think I gotta mow the yard. The only thing is, it rained last night, so the grass is kind of wet. You know, when you mow the yard and it's wet, it kind of makes it kind of ugly. That's one thing I'm afraid of will happen. So anyway, yeah, I've been almost on for 27 minutes. Maybe I talk too much. Do I talk too much? Thank you for joining me on Twitch. I don't know if the Twitch chat is working. Sometimes I come on Twitch. It usually says somebody's here, but and then sometimes some people do say something, but uh, normally it says maybe it's just saying that I'm on Twitch. So I don't know. Well, thank you everybody for joining me today on my coffee break, and I hope you have a great day, great morning, great afternoon, wherever you are. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. So thank you for stopping by and having a coffee with me today. We'll see you next time on Kent Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone.